When we started this program, Jace was very shy, and he was super anxious and nervous and really just very reserved. And since we've been here with True Hope, he's really come out of his shell.
It's all about abilities here. It's not about what you can't do. It's about what you can do and how we can give you, the opportunity to try and do those things. And the encouragement's great.
It's huge just to watch your kid go from not talking to confident on a horse and smiling and laughing, and it's crazy.
This is the first time that Carrie's had a passion. It's sometimes difficult to find something for someone who might experience a disability, to find that nugget that really makes them really happy, and this is her horseback riding, and she just looks forward to it.
Carrie has been riding with me for 3 years. She was very, okay, I can only do this for a very short amount of time. No, I don't want to do that at all. And now she really cares about her riding and her ability to do it correctly, and is always wanting to improve.
Carrie is legally blind. She has poor muscle control, fine and gross motor, and some developmental delays.
Once a year they have this Horsecapades that I'm in. It's a show of what you do throughout the year to family members and friends.
It's a celebration, and the kids and the adults demonstrate what they've done for the year. And this year she was asked to carry in the flag on horseback, and I'm going to tear up. It was really special.
The idea that for certain individuals can have that partnership with the horse, that they can communicate with the horse in a way that the horse understands them and will respond to them, I think is really empowering.
Her level of confidence is, she's always been pretty good about that, but it just seems better. She's actually carries on conversations. I think she and Jen walk and talk when they're riding. For someone who has trouble standing on one foot and keeping her balance, to be able to mount a horse and get up on the horse and hold the reins and direct the horse, it's amazing.
All right. And go to top turn.
So Sophie had some bullying happening at school. It happened at school and in the apartments that we live at. And so she's always been shy, but she really went inward. And she wasn't talking to us, making eye contact, all the things that she used to do. She used to like crafts. So she stopped doing any kind of craft. She stopped pretty much doing everything. At that point too, she'd have cuts on herself, and she'd be anxious and she'd pick at them. So she's self-harming herself. And so she started going with the program here. She started doing one-on-one, and it made all the difference in the world. So I think it's been 6 months now, and she is laughing, smiling, looking at us, making eye contact, like a whole different kid now. It's like we got the kid back that we used to have. It's changed her. It's changed all of us. We're a better family unit. Just working through this process with her, we talk more, we communicate better. It really has made a huge difference for all of us.
How high can you reach? Can you get him? Can you get it? Go ahead, circles. Jace started riding with True Hope about a month and a half ago. When we came in, we didn't really set anything specific. I basically said to Stephanie, he struggles with anxiety, he has a lot of frustration and anger. He's oftentimes impulsive, and I just kind of gave her a general view of Jace, and she really just kind of took that and let Jace pretty much lead the lessons and do things at his pace. It has helped him to actually have more patience. Sometimes, being in the barn and around the horses, they don't always do what we want them to do right away. And for an impulsive child, that can be super frustrating. So he's definitely learned how to handle those frustrations and keep pushing through to succeed with what he's trying to get through. He has a more positive outlook about himself because he's here accomplishing small little things with the animals. He's building that relationship with them, and it makes him feel really good about himself. He's not only grown relationships with these animals, but he's grown relationships with the people that have been here with him. Becky and Stephanie have been super great, and he usually struggles a great deal to form relationships, especially with strangers. He's really come out of his shell with that.
I got into therapeutic riding, or equestrian therapies really, with my oldest son. He's on the autism spectrum, along with a couple other disabilities. It was about 5 years ago. He started with Miracles in Motion.
My autism makes me worry and kind of with noises a little bit. Sometimes I'll get overwhelmed and the noises will bother me. It has a lot to do with my relationships and how I understand everybody.
It does help socially. He's more apt to interact, especially because he likes being around the horses and he likes to share the knowledge that he's gotten. He went from a kid that really struggled when the horse wasn't doing exactly what he wanted to understanding that part of his behavior had an impact on the horse listening to what he was asking.
I find myself really calm when I just sit on the horse and exciting because it's really cool to ride a horse and it's really fun too.